What's up, cool cats and cool kids? Surprised Zach plays the piano as well, you know? It's all the power of mind. You know, I always wanted to learn the piano, but I never did. Just goes to show you guys. You too cannot fulfill your dreams if you don't put in any effort, just like me. What's up, Jordan, Alex? Hey, what's up, Seb? Victoria, Gil. Cool cats and cool kids is so 2020. Go with it. You know, I never claimed to be with it. So that's all I gotta say about that. What's up, Nadia? How's everybody doing? Don't mind me just eating like a late breakfast brunch thing. I've not been sleeping lately, so today I actually got an appropriate amount of sleep, which is very nice. Hey, what's up, May? You know, this is good, guys, because the text-to-speech hasn't been working, but I'm wondering if you guys can hear it, but I can't. So you guys, let me know if you hear this message that May just typed.
Hi, everyone. Woohoo, 7 months.
It's working again. Cool. May, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you. Good to see you. Okay, it wasn't working, and now it's a different voice. What's up with that? I am doing well. The voice sounds so different. Yeah. First the TikTok lady, now the freaking Streamlabs lady. Guys, look how good this looks. Some runny oat, some sourdough, English muffins. TikTok TTS is coming to haunt you all the way. They surely is. Surely. You made that POV, brothers. I really did. How you doing, bud? What's up with you, Seb? Guys, I'm gonna shout out Seb, even though I think everyone follows him here, and he is currently on a break. But you should drop him a follow for if he does come back. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Hey, Jordan, thank you for the 3 months. Matt, knock it
3
off.
months already? That's insane.
3 months already, yeah. It feels like longer. Doesn't it feel longer? Definitely feels a little longer. What's everybody up to today? The voice is really weird. I agree. What's up, Honto? Let me post on Instagram real quick. I mean, I already posted a story, but let me post. Bro, my cat's been so vocal today. Hey, what's up, Mika? Thanks for dropping by. Don't feel bad. We're here. We're here for when you wanna hang, but we understand life gets in the way. Feels like I haven't streamed in so long. I think it's because last week I had to do a short stream. Guys, my weeks have been nuts lately. Dress rehearsal for dance, nice. No emotion about it, yeah. I know. One chapter closes, another one opens. Wrapping up work, nice. Make the most of my gift sub, man, just count. You know? We all gotta make the most out of the gift that is life. Think about it. You're gonna love this game. You know what? I have a sneaking suspicion I am going to. Yeah, guys, so we're playing Dream Daddy Dating Simulator today. It's just your humor? Okay. Okay. I'm excited. Who's gonna be my dream daddy, you know? I'm ready to be wooed. bad main skin is bad, huh? No? Nothing wrong with finding a new artist you like. It's always a fun experience. Finished training, been doing a lot of performances lately. Yeah, a lot of my friends, like, theater is starting again, which I think is lovely. Hey, what's up, Too Old? My day's been going pretty well. It's only about 11 a.m. here, so I've been easing into the day. I watched, you guys been keeping up with the whole Ethan Hunt, Trisha, whatever, Frenemies H3H3 thing? I didn't even know what the Frenemies was. Like, I knew about the H3H3 podcast, but I did not know they were working together. That seems such like an unlikely pair. Yeah, great food. We'll definitely put it on YouTube. Guys, I am gonna start posting on YouTube again. I know it's been a hot sec. What slowed me down is the podcast audio was fucked up, and so now I need to go through the whole 3-hour thing and like spot fix it. But I am gonna upload. I know we're still waiting on the finale of Sally Face, I believe. There's like one more part, so I will be posting everything on YouTube. I apologize for the delay. But we'll definitely put this one up there. Only vaguely aware. So basically, I think his name's Ethan Hunt. He is / was a YouTuber. He's one of the original YouTubers, or one of the early on YouTubers. Started a podcast called H3H3. In like a lot of ways, you know, it was kind of like, you know, explaining like internet culture, meme economy, that kind of stuff. It's like a podcast. And I guess, what's her last? Oh my God, I'm so sorry about the helicopters, guys. It's an all-day thing. So Trisha Pietis, she's like another YouTube kind of lady. She was like really big with how did we get to H3? I'm just talking about it, but she's like a YouTuber. She was actually really big with Shane Dawson as well. So I guess they have been doing like a subset of the H3 podcast called Frenemies. I had no idea. I don't even know why they're freaking working together. It seems so random. But I guess they just like released like 39 related to Dream Daddy. We're just talking about the drama. So, and I guess she's quit the podcast. She's married. Yeah, she's getting married to his brother-in-law. Yeah, so I guess that's probably how they got hooked up. What's up, Damien? So anyways, I guess the whole thing started, she's quit a few times. Like if you guys didn't know, she has bipolar disorder. Ethan has like Tourette's and depression. So it's always been a big theme of like their podcast. You know, I guess the Frenemies whole thing was just supposed to be like, you know, just like a super open thing, right? They would talk about whatever. They would talk about gossip, tea, whatever, like, you know, whatever. And so I guess she quit like yesterday, and she released like a long YouTube video about it or whatever. And I guess her main concern is that they were splitting the revenue of the podcast 55-45 Ethan to Trisha. And I just watched his 40-minute response. It's pretty wacky, like if you go into it. And apparently, like before they even began, he was like, hey, I'm gonna need to do 55-45 to cover production costs. And, you know, from his point of view, basically all she does is show up every single week. Like it's his equipment, his studio, his industrial studio. He hires the crew. They do all the editing, the producing, the finding, the sponsors, like pretty much everything. So 5% for at least, I mean, I live in Los Angeles, so you're not really gonna find that. Like production companies don't take 5%. And so, I encourage you, if you're interested, I encourage you to watch it. They just kind of break it down, but, you know, it basically appears to be, you know, if you want to believe him, but, you know, he breaks it down with, like, DMs and even just shows her stuff, and it's just kind of weird, like, it just gives the impression that I think her, like, BPD was, like, acting up, but this is not the first time she's kind of done this. in relationships and with him and stuff. And she even like released, like the first time he brought that up, she like called him Jewy. She's like, when he asked for it, she's like, oh, don't be Jewy. So it's like, why would she even post that? So anyways, that's what I've been doing this morning, is like understanding that whole process, because it's like the internet's been blown up and TikTok's been blown up with it and stuff. But it's pretty crazy. And like, yeah, her claims were pretty far-fetched, but no, I've never really been a fan. I never watched Shane Dawson or her, anything like that. What's up, Rosemary? The last 15 minutes of the last podcast, it was rough. Yeah, I bet. It's really generous split. No, it's not just a generous split. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he's losing money. You know, and he even said he's like that's family discount. Like he's like, I'm just trying to cut even. Co-hosts have made $0. Yeah, 100%. I know that life. So. Yeah, and you know, even from his point of view, he's like, I haven't even made money off this. He's like, every dollar that I've earned off this, I've re-put into the podcast. And I guess apparently they had this space downtown even before COVID, but they were filming in their house because of COVID, and now that COVID ended, he's like, cool, we can move to this location. And she's like, no, I'm not comfortable. Like I have trauma with downtown LA. So she kind of forced him to stay in his house. So then he had to drop like, you know, another like $20,000 on new equipment. I guess they have merch coming out next month, which she didn't put any money down. He's like, I've dropped $50,000 on this merch that I don't even know. So it's pretty nuts if you want to, you know, spend an hour or two. Ethan Klein, not Hunt. That's right. Ethan Klein. Happy Thursday. It's pretty nuts. Shane Dawson when I was younger, not really a fan yet. I never watched him. Maybe it was because I don't know, maybe I missed him slightly because I'm 26. But I also didn't really watch YouTubers growing up. I would go on YouTube. But like growing up, I didn't watch PewDiePie or Jenna Marbles or Ethan Klein. Matt, who's that guy we used to watch? Some Rocket guy. He was also in like he produced like, or he was in Video Game High School. He was a YouTuber. Big video game, Johnny something. I've watched a lot of H3. Yeah, I know you're a fan. Freddie W. Freddie W was probably the closest thing I even got to watching a YouTuber. Not involved in the production. 45 is more than. I agree, bro. So I'm an actor, right? I'm an actor. If your whole job is to just show up and act or be a personality, you don't get any money of the back end. You get cut a check. If you're not involved in the production elements, you don't get a part of that, you know? And, you know, obviously it changes when you're a personality. Yeah, Johnny something. I want to say one of his videos was like Johnny Rocket or something like that. Insane amount of money. It really is. So, anyways, for anyone wondering what I did this morning, I slept in for the first time in like a week and a half. Hey, what's up, Daria? All of his content and language, yeah. Music video movie parodies, yeah. I don't even remember what I would watch. Just random ass videos. YouTube used to be like Vine. Like YouTube circa like 2006 to like 2008. There would just be like a bunch of random ass videos. Change in dynamic, adding Trisha to the mix, especially because she's basically family. Yeah. And I mean, if you take Ethan at face value, which I would, he seemed very sincere, he was backing up everything he said. It sounds like Trisha would like, because the theme behind the podcast was kind of like openness. Meanwhile, he was kind of like, because she quit 3 times prior to this, he had to like walk on eggshells, but like she called his wife the C word, said he was a terrible parent. would make fun of his Tourette's all the time, even though he asked her to stop. They're taking the Hobbit size regardless. No. Yeah, YouTube's an interesting thing because everyone's kind of had a different experience and a different upbringing with YouTube, right? E-Bomb's world, totally unfamiliar. Honestly, during that time in my life, you know what I was doing? I was playing MapleStory, I was playing RuneScape, and I was playing World of Warcraft. There was no time for YouTube. Funny. Oh, okay. What's up, Trisha? We're just talking about internet drama. Last playing art. You know what, Trisha? All you're ever doing is playing art. My angles are all fucked up because I was... Whoa. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. My angles are all fucked up because I was filming this past week. MapleStory, yeah. You know, every now and again, I'll still boot up MapleStory. Hey, what's up, Luke? Good luck on your exam, friend. Internet drama isn't really a thing for me. Me neither. Like, the only time I like really look into it is when it's like all over TikTok. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to take off this necklace. I don't like how it looks right now.
Just dropping some height.
The thing is, I like wearing necklaces. I don't like them showing, and I'm getting a longer chain for this. Oh my god! Don't look at me. Stop. This is embarrassing. I'm so bad at doing it. Stop it. I'm cracking under pressure. I'm cracking under pressure. I'm cracking under pressure. Stop it. Stop looking at me. Okay. You should play Life is Strange too. You know what? It's on the list, Damien. First, we got to get through Dream Daddy Dating Simulator. Cutting people out of my life that aren't positive force. I think that's important. I think it's important. Simba. It is Simba, yeah. Hey, what's up, Ash? RuneScape was for the OGs, yeah. Shockwave videos? That's so nuts. Oh, yeah. No, we're not talking about you, Trisha. We're talking about Trisha Paytas? Yeah, no, Trisha Hall, though, guys. Super freaking toxic. Oh my god. She fucking, like, cares about me and my mental health and, like, sends me cool music. Talk about toxic. Talk about freaking toxic. Kidding me? I can't tell if this is ever so slightly not level. Okay. The worst. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. I got so distracted. Thank you for the $30. I was so distracted by how long it was taking me to take off my necklace. Thank you, May. Thank you for being such a positive force. And not only my life, but everybody else's. Thank you. Seeing Nick Kroll tonight in Hollywood. Oh, is he? Where's he performing? He's doing stand-up? Be distracted. Well, you guys know me. The best way to distract me is to just freaking throw alerts my way when I'm mid-stride, and I'm just like, Speaking of toxic. He's performing with a couple other people at the Whitley. Oh, cool. Super cool. That'll be fun. Hey, Trisha, thank you for the 8 months. That's crazy. What's up, Abu? Crazy. 1 more month, Trisha. And then we gotta decide what we're naming this thing. Meet him and John Laney after the Oh Hello Broadway. They were so kind. Oh, that's awesome. You know, unpopular opinion, but I watched Oh Hello, like on Netflix. Wasn't a huge fan. Also, another unpopular opinion, I watched Middleditch and Schwartz, Thomas Middleditch's and Ben Schwartz long form improv. Also wasn't a big fan. I think what bothered me the most about Thomas and Ben's thing is, how do you unsub? Exclamation point unsub. No, actually, Trisha, if anyone wants to unsub, please just DM me the credit card number and the CVV and the expiration date and the full legal name on the card, and I'll go in and I'll manually do it. I think what bothered me most about Middleditch and Schwartz is, I don't know, personally it just felt lazy. Like, I do long form improv, and you know, not that there's anything wrong with this, but it did look like two guys who had been doing it a lot, because they have been doing it a lot, and it kind of felt like they just knew the audience would laugh no matter what because they were them. You know what I mean? It felt like they dropped a lot of moments. It felt like they didn't really care about like necessarily tying it all together. Social and birthday. Yeah, and your mother's maiden name really helped. It just, from a performing point of view, it felt lazy. Some of the moments, you know, I just didn't connect with it. But that being said, you know, like as someone that does long form, it's not an easy thing to do. And there's just two of them. Normally when you do long form, you have a whole cast. So that being said, yeah, street you were born on would be good. Your mother's maiden name, which I said. You know, the name of your third grade teacher, you know, just in case. But that being said, they're both phenomenal and amazing performers. So, you know, it's very easy for me to critique, you know, something I've seen, you know, on Netflix. You know, like, who the fuck am I? Might not be for everyone. I enjoyed seeing it too much in it. I tried to watch it. I don't know. It felt too niche for me. Like, I feel like I read an article that was like, if you live in New York or if you live in like the West End of New York, like it makes sense. Like, it just felt too localized for me. But also, I'm not very smart. So, could be that as well. A lot of it could have just went right on over my head, you know? Eggs aren't sitting right for me. Zach, you're very smart. Really? You guys remember when I tried to do that IQ test? Social security number. No, I don't need that. Maybe the last 5 digits. Not the whole thing, though. Himbo. That was social pressure. Yeah, you know, there was social pressure, and I hadn't slept. So let's just call it that. You know, here's the thing, guys. Kinda smart. Yeah, I'm dumb smart. You know what I mean? But so here's the thing. So, like, you know, I took like AP and IB calculus, or no, AP and IB classes in high school, including AP calculus. And listen, if you're basing your intelligence based off high school, you've already lost the game. However, I do want to tell this story because I think it summarizes me very well in terms of the type of intelligence that I feel that I am. So, I mean, I did well all throughout school. Like, I think I graduated high school overall with like a 3.5, you know, and like maybe my senior year, like a 4.8. You know, there is, you know, there is an argument to be made about the level of difficulty of our high school overall. Like, California has a way to rank these things. Whatever. This is why this is a flawed thing. But what I do want to say is, within calculus, and this is when I noticed that my brain works differently than I think, like, you know, what we traditionally perceive as intelligent or smart. Because so Matt, I don't think we were in the same calculus class. I think you had it the other day. I was with Jesse, Cyrus, and Jordan, who is another. Some of you guys know some of those names because they're part of the community of moderators and stuff. But what I noticed was in calculus, I could get to the answer that was needed, but it would take me a lot longer, and my train of thought was always very different. And this became super obvious to me because I would sit with my friends who are, you know, very smart people, like engineers. Like, our buddy Jordan is now an HVAC engineer. Jesse, who you guys know, is another engineer. Cyrus works in like higher education on a collegiate level, like very smart dudes. Like, most of the dudes in my life are very intelligent people. And they would just blow past me. Like, it got to a point where I even debated moving seats because hearing them talk, you know what I mean? It's like a, you know, higher level mathematics can be collaborative in some aspects. I was left behind. Like, my brain just didn't work the same way. And I actually failed the AP calculus test. You needed like a 3, and I got a 2. And what I found was, for whatever reason, my brain didn't move in the sequence of events it needed to in order to get to where it is. I would look at, because what's fun about abstract mathematics and calculus is, right, like, I like when they just give you an equation, right? I don't like word problems at all. Like, I don't know, they just throw me off. I don't understand what they're asking me. Like, it's very hard for me to identify what, like, math questions are sometimes asking me. So I remember I would talk to my calculus teacher about this all the time, because I would go to him, I'm like, why am I struggling, man? Like, this, I've never really struggled in math my entire life. And he's like, listen, like, I'm looking at your level of work. I understand the thought process you're going through. However, this is not what you need to do. You need to do this instead. But every time I look at a problem, my brain's like, this is how you need to solve it. And he would even write, he's like, this logic makes sense, but it's incorrect. And I'm like, okay, fuck me. Plug and chug, baby. So, and that's when I learned that, you know, there's different levels of intelligence. You know, like you said, Trisha, I think I have a high level of emotional intelligence. You know, I like to think I have a pretty commanding usage of language. You know, I like to think that I'm pretty good at connecting and relating with people. You know, improv is a skill in and of itself. You know, very quick memorization. I like to think I'm decent at patterns. But yeah, by the book, academic, especially when it comes to math and science. I don't think I'm bad. I'm definitely not bad. But I couldn't compete at the highest level anymore. Couldn't compete at the highest level. But I think, and I actually wanted to keep taking mathematics in college because I do, for whatever reason, I enjoy it. Like, I might be slower at it. I might go about it the wrong way and come up with my own shit, but I do enjoy it. I enjoy it. However, I was on a very specific track in college. Like, when I was in college, it was very important to me to get out in 4 years. I really struggled with choosing my major. I really wanted to study theater. Obviously, I wanted to become an actor, but I struggled with picking that. So I ultimately decided to get an international business degree. So I didn't have any room in my schedule to take higher level math courses because all my electives were being taken up by theater. So I made a decision at about 18 that I left math behind. And I'm still sad about it. Still sad about it. I mean, obviously we could always bring it back, right? Like, if I wanted to, like, get a tutor and stuff and whatever, but it has no practical application in my life anymore. And if we're talking about like furthering our capacity for intelligence, I'd probably be better served, reading other books, or conversing with people, because there's so many other subjects to be proficient in, right? Psychology, philosophy, current events, politics, technology, social media, business. Majors are to learn red and blue and purple, but math? I left math behind after college. It makes me sad. Yeah, but math, math. Hey, math. Math. What you're doing professionally is, you're not necessarily doing like high level abstract math, but, programming is still in the same sphere, I would think. May played into too. If you needed audio and physical enhanced lectures, exercise, just visual examples. Yeah, and my math teacher, my later math teacher in high school. What's up, Leo? Thanks for joining in. What's up, Sage? Nothing against him. He's a great guy. We didn't vibe. We didn't connect. I always felt like there was something between us. Depends, but I hear you. Yeah. But that could have also been a personal thing. Like I'm a pretty sensitive guy. Especially from a learning environment, I really excel in like I need someone to briefly explain something. I need to then go do it, and then I need to come back with my own questions. And I need kind of that pushback. I need kind of that tutoring kind of thing. So the teachers that I got along best with were people that liked students that kind of challenged them, because that's how I learn best. Especially with math, right? Because there is a right and a wrong with math, right? You mean good teachers. No, it's a different learning style. There are lecturers and then there are teachers, right? But so, 2 + 2 = 4. There's no other way around it, right? You can do 1 + 3, you can do 0 + 4, you can do 2 + 2, but it is 4, no matter what you do. And so the only way I know how to learn math is my brain needs to spin, and I need to do, what is it, like QED, right? P = Q. I need to understand without a shadow of a doubt, 0% doubt, that what I'm doing is correct. And the only way I know how to do that is by pushing back, right? And that's why math lost interest for me, because it doesn't have that pursuit of knowledge necessarily until you get to a very, very high level. But it doesn't have that ingenuity at a lower level that, say, writing an essay does, or doing a play, or making something, or understanding a book. 30 + 40 + 15. When I was in 9th, but he was still a really great teacher. I really enjoyed him. He did help me with a lot of things. But for those of you that know me, asking for help is not one of my strong suits, and that even is in an academic situation. And there were a few times that I went out and I sought extra support from him, and the perception I basically got was there wasn't time, or I needed to work harder, I'd be fine. Like, I really remember one time I went for tutoring, and most of our math teachers would, most teachers stick around for like an hour or so, or they would basically set office hours after school where you could come in with tutoring. And I tried a few times, and every time I went in for tutoring, 5 minutes after the end of the bell, I'd sit down and he'd be like, you can ask me one question and then that's it. And I'd be like, well, I don't even really have any questions. I just kind of wanted to work in this space, And I actually went up to him before my AP calculus test. And I studied hard, guys. I took a prep class. I had the books. I did all my homework. I really tried the best I could. And I was like, hey, Mr. Blank, I don't think I'm going to pass this test. Like, what do you think I can do? Like, you've been my teacher for 2 years. Like, you understand the way that I work. Like, do you have any advice? And he just looked at me. He's like, you're going to be fine. I was like, I really think I need a more support here. You know, but that's a life lesson in and of itself. You know, not everybody is going to support you. Not everyone needs to. Not everyone is inclined to. Kicked me out of the first day of school thinking I was an ex-student. Whoa. Teacher was awful, yeah. You know, a bad teacher can really ruin things, but this guy was not bad. See how you said lecturers and teachers, I rest my case, yeah. But it was totally fine, you know, it wasn't the learning environment I excelled in, but that's the way it is, right? Are you able to explain math theory in a different way? I'm having trouble understanding. That's the only way I explain it. You don't have to. If you don't get it, you don't get it. You know? Hard to ask for help, as that's unfortunate you didn't have the time and energy to provide for you. Yeah, you know, but that being said, guys, it's not that big of a deal, right? I still got an A in the class because, you know, we're seniors and I did the work. And really all that happened was I had to retake calculus in college. But you know what's funny is I took business calculus, and business calculus, guys, is just algebra 2. It's just harder algebra 2. It's really all it is. And it was funny because the lecturer in college was actually a high school teacher that had the credentials, and he would come and he would just teach this one course. And I remember, I think at this point in my college career, I was like a sophomore. I think I was taking like 22 units, 24 units. I was always taking a ton of units, right? Because I was essentially double majoring without the perks, you know. I would take I was always taking 15 units of business courses so I could graduate on track, and then I would take anywhere from 3 to 12. No, I think the most I ever did was 25. So 3 to 10 extra units of theater. So I remember I would have like a full day. You know, I would start my day at like 8 a.m. because I worked an office job. So I would work from like 8 a.m. to like 1 p.m. Then I would eat something. I would go to rehearsals from like 2 to 7, 2 to 6:30. And then I would immediately go to this lecture, which was 7 p.m. to 10. So long day, right? That's, 11 hours. But that's still kind of how I live my life. And I remember I went to this class a few times and I was like, I know all this stuff. Like, this is really easy. And I even went up, because this is kind of who I am. This is why I've always lived my life, guys. Like, I live my life by 2 rules. Well, a lot of rules, but 2 main rules I want to talk about right now. Honesty is the best policy, and always fucking ask. Always, there's zero downside to asking someone politely, regardless of whether it is. Whether you're receiving a job offer, whether it's relationships, whether it's, friends, it doesn't matter. Just fucking ask. So I went up to the guy and I was like, hey, I don't mean any disrespect. However, I believe I've covered most of this course material already. I took AP Cal. I explained, I was like, I took AP Calculus in high school. I didn't pass the test. He just looked at me. He's like, wait, you took AP Calc? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you don't need to be here. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, here's the date for the midterm and the final. Just show up on those days. And I was like, cool. So I did not go. I went to the first class. I did not go all semester. Showed up, aced the midterm, came back for the final. Almost aced it. I didn't understand one of the last questions. Like, I just couldn't figure it out. It was my brain doing the thing again. And so I went to turn it in, and I was the first to turn it in. And he's like, hey, what'd you think of the test? And I was like, oh, it's fine. I was like, I think I got most of it. To be honest, I couldn't figure out the last question. And I explained my train of thought. And he's like, oh, I see what happened. He's like, yeah, you actually just needed to move that number. You forgot to subtract this number here, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, well, hey, thanks for telling me. And he just looks at me for a second, holding onto the paper. And he's like, do you want to go change it? And I was like, I already turned it in, and we talked about the correct answer. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it, just change it. And so I changed it, and then I left. That was a cool guy. And I got those 3 hours back, which I desperately needed. The answer is always no if you don't ask, so true. I misheard you, thought just fucking ass. I mean, hey, just fucking ass. Having to cheer my coach who was a math teacher, asking her because my geometry teacher just wouldn't ask any questions. Yeah, it's tough. Teaching's tough, guys. Teaching's tough. So anyways, if you're in college or you're about to go to college or whatever, here's my advice for you. Don't take it too seriously. Just don't. There's a 0% reason to take it too seriously. Like, unless you're going to a really competitive school and you want to go into a really competitive program, like law or medicine or nursing or something. But even then, you can succeed without killing yourself. You can. Don't take it too seriously. Do a good amount of partying and drugs if that's your thing. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I see college is important for two reasons. One, to get a degree and to prep you for whatever field you're going to do. Two, to develop certain social skills you're going to need. And chances are the friends you make in college have a capacity to be lifelong friends. Because for the first time, especially if you're moving away, you're doing something else, you get to take all of the data. All right, I see you, Jess, one sec. You get to take all of the data that you have been acquiring for the past 18 years, or however old you are, and you get to then decide who you want to be. You get to decide what's important to you, what values you want, what type of friends you want, what kind of experiences you want to do, what you want to wear. Like, you get a chance to decide what type of adult you want to be. But again, don't take it too seriously. Try different things out. Meet new people, go new places, try new things. Take random ass classes, fail a bunch. Make out with a bunch of people. Like, you know, what I mean by do drugs and experiment, try new things, but always be safe. Don't put yourself in unsafe situations. Now, if you want to do drugs specifically, in my opinion, drugs are not something you should do unplanned. There should be a fair amount of research. You should know where you're going to be. You should know how you're getting there, how you're getting home, and who you're going to be doing them with. As someone who has done drugs and continues to do drugs, I can promise you, drugs are genuinely only fun when you're with people that you genuinely care about. Like, my rule for drugs is I don't do drugs unless I'm with people I love. That's my rule, and it's served me very well. Absolutely do crack one time. No, don't do crack. Don't do crack. If you want to do shrooms, sure. Yeah, go for it. You want to do weed? Yeah, totally. You want to drink? Yeah, fine. But remember, at the end of the day, guys, only do it for you. Doing drugs doesn't make you cool. You know what makes you cool? Being an empathetic, kind person with opinions they've thought about and they can back up. That's what makes you fucking cool. Do drugs make you challenge your beliefs and look at you a little bit differently? Yeah. Can you do that through meditation? Absolutely. Accidentally did cola twice. Woof. Woof. I only do Coke. You know, I'm not a fan of Coke. Let me end this TikTok live. I don't want to get banned. Negative 30 responsibilities. Yeah, guys, control your settings. I mean, these are just my personal opinions, so take them what you will. The reason why drugs are dangerous are for a few reasons. One, because if you do too much of them, you can fucking die, right? You can literally fucking die. That's not even a joke. You do too much cocaine, you can OD. Especially if you're mixing and matching other shit. So, fucking take that seriously. If you have a gun in your hand, you're not gonna be like, but, you know, take it seriously. The second reason drugs are dangerous, more indirectly dangerous, is because anytime we are escaping our reality, escaping our current mental existence, you know, inebriating yourself.
Hello, lovely people. Apparently, I'm having my 9-month anniversary twice. What have I walked in on? Open mouth smile.
What's up, Victoria? Thank you for the 9 months. I guess it's twins. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. I definitely have made out with a lot of people. That's good. The second reason drugs are dangerous is anytime we inebriate ourselves, we open ourselves up to the possibility of enjoying that reality more. Now, when you start to enjoy a reality that is not your baseline more than your baseline, that's problematic for a lot of reasons. Because you have to be conscious enough to understand that if you don't enjoy your everyday life and you're only enjoying things when you add add a drug into it, it is indicative of something you need to work on or fix or unpack, you know, whether it's mental health, stress, anxiety, a relationship, whatever. So that is the second reason drugs are very dangerous. And the third reason, which is related to that, is because it then can become a crutch. And this is applicable for so many things, guys. This is applicable for marijuana. This is applicable for exercise. This is applicable for eating habits. This is applicable for relationships. Could I had a friend who pressured and shamed me for not being willy and ready to try shrooms. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. That should, if you're a young person and you're gonna be exploring and experimenting, and if you're going to college or if you're in college, it is such a red flag if someone is pressuring you to do something if you don't want to do. Because think of it this way. Why should I, as a fully functioning, rational adult, give one shit about what you do in your life? There's no reason. There's no reason. Like, unless I'm coming at you with love and respect, right? Like, hey, I think you're doing X, Y, and Z because. But for all that kind of high school bullshit of like, why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you doing, like, that's a major red flag. Why is it important to me that you impair yourself? If anyone is pressuring you to impair yourself, that's a major red flag. They're not only a bad friend, they have a potential to be a predator, really. At worst, they're a predator. At best, they are too insecure in themselves and they need a drug, but they are not able to cope with their own addiction. So they have to pressure everyone else around them because it makes them feel better when everybody else is making the same decision as themselves. If you're confident in your own decisions and your lifestyle, it shouldn't affect you if other people do the same things as you or not. Someone threw it at a table and someone said, I was tying my shoe and it fell into my face. Oh, whoa, it's nuts. So anyways, guys, when I say do drugs, I'm kidding. It's more the philosophy behind it of challenge yourself, try new things, and live a little. I don't think I've met anyone, and I've met a lot of people, that went through really competitive programs, really kicked their ass in college, and I don't think anyone came out happier because of it. And again, if you're just gonna get a non-technical degree and you're not in the top 1% of anything, nobody gives a shit about your GPA. I actually, when I do like career coaching sessions, I tell people to take their GPA off their resume. Having your GPA on your resume outside of college, if you're not going to grad school or it's not like for a very specific profession, is not considered professional. If you're applying to any type of project management role or any other type of corporate or officing and you have your GPA on there, like they're just gonna ignore it. They're gonna be like, I don't need to know what your GPA was. I need to know you have a degree and you have relevant experience. Shows the side effects. Yes, yeah. Do your research. Do your research. Know who's gonna be there. Know how you're getting home. Other people are gonna do it too. Very true. Anyways, how did we get into this conversation? How did we get into this? Who brought this up? Who brought this up? Certainly not me. It was me. Guys, I turned off Robot Cow. And now I can't get Robot Cow to do the automated Discord thing. They've upgraded that to a paid service. But I was grandfathered in, but I turned it off. Hey, what's up, Bex? 10 months. Dang, Bex. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Thank you for the 10 months. How are things? Things are good. Things are good over here. Okay, well, Steam said it needed... Oh, shit. Steam said it needed to restart. Matt, this is why I say Steam sucks. It said it needed to restart, and it's been stuck here for like 25 minutes. Matt's the only person I know that doesn't have issues with Steam. I'm allergic to too many things safe, yeah. Issues with Steam, I haven't been actively using it, yeah. I boot this thing up every single day, and every single time I boot it up, it's gotta update and unpack shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Here's the last thing I will say about drugs, guys. You genuinely don't need them. You genuinely don't. Like, as someone that's done a fair amount and is pretty open and stuff, your life will not be worse or better off with the inclusion or exclusion of drugs. Place looks great. Hey, thanks, Max. Appreciate it. Gotta tidy up a little bit. Steam updates every time I open my laptop. Yeah, it's so weird. So, yeah, there should be absolutely no pressure to do drugs, because at the end of the day, you just don't need them. And personally speaking, the only time I enjoy them is when I'm with people that I would enjoy regardless. And then it just gives us an extra level of perception to play around in. Smuggled in a pocket on a flight? Whoa. That's crazy. The most I've ever done is like, I brought edibles on a plane. But now you can bring like e-cigarettes. So I bring my pen with me everywhere. You're allowed to bring that through TSA. Just don't feel comfortable putting it. And there's nothing wrong with that, Jordan. There is literally nothing wrong with that. Why do I have TF2 installed? When did I install TF2? No, I didn't. For whatever reason, Team Fortress 2, when you right-click Steam, it lets you click edibles in my checked luggage and different packaging. Yeah, I brought them through. I brought them on my carry-on, but they were cookies, and I put them in like a sealed container just in case. Can you use e-cigs inside places? No. So you're allowed to bring e-cigarettes. My understanding, you're allowed to bring e-cigarettes through security. However, you're only allowed to smoke in designated smoking areas, which I think most airports don't have beyond security. I have definitely smoked in an airport bathroom though. No. I have. But again, I use a vape pen, so there's no odor, there's no smoke. But I've definitely toked up before getting on a flight before. It just makes a flight easier, you know what I mean? I'm not really an anxious. The thing with airports is airports make me anxious, but not the hurtling myself through the sky at 40,000 feet at like 700 miles an hour. That's fine. That doesn't cause me anxiety. You know what causes me anxiety? Getting there, the timing, having to take off my shoes and my belt, and I'm trying to get through security, and I'm trying not to hold up anyone behind me, and then I'm trying to get to the gate, and I don't want to miss it, and then my boarding pass, and then getting on, and like, people are always waiting behind me, so getting my shit up, making sure I got everything, getting up to pee, being packed in like a fucking sardine. It's the whole process. But the actual physical act of flying, yeah, no problem. Try not to look sus. I'm just like... Now I'm anxious about it. Yeah, sorry. Okay, are we ready for Dream Daddy? Let's play some Dream Daddy Dating Simulator. We stand our bait God. Ooh, we're starting out strong. Why does this go so hard? Can someone explain to me why this goes so hard? Look at this vampire fuck. Alright, this guy's storied past. Vampire fuck. Ginger. And I don't know. This guy just looks like his name's Alfonso. Alright, where do we think a good place to put my camera is? Streamer safe mode. Removes content copyright flaggable material from the game? What do you think that is? Just like music and stuff? Who cares? Who cares? I'm still so far off from monetizing my YouTube. I think I checked today. I think I'm at like 700 watch hours. It's really handy. Most likely DMCA. Well, let's give it a shot without it. Let's give it a shot without it to begin with. Dad tip 75. Call someone if you're thinking about them. They probably want to hear from you. All right. We're sleeping. Okay, Amanda. All right, this is my daughter's name. Probably. Dad? Dad, wake up. Wake up, pretend to be dead. Pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and I stopped breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. And I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get to the movie van because it's leaving soon. Aww. Oh, all right. Where do we think a good place for my camera is? Probably bottom left, right? What's up, Molly? Just in time. Just in time for Dream Daddy. I'm trying to find a good spot. I guess I'll move it if we need to. It's the bane of my existence. I don't know how other streamers like find the perfect place for their camera, but I'm constantly moving it around. Do something right. Anyways, 9 months. Try refreshing, Rosemary. Try refreshing. Control R. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of a living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Oh, just a fun little groan there. Wait. Yeah, let me raise this up a little bit. See you later, Twacky. Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Dad tip 20. Keep your word. That's a good dad tip. Getting so your face is part of the character's face. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, I get to build. Oh yeah. All right. Well, first things first. Hold on, I gotta. What's this cracking me up? Hey, thanks for the 9 months, Rosemary. What should we name it? Shadow. Oh. Oh, that's to like help me see it. Oh, all right. All right, I'm already feeling the top knot. I'm already feeling the top knot. But actually, I guess I should make it. Should I make him look like me? Should I make him look like me, or should I make him look like? Well, I'm gonna find my dream daddy, right? I'm not making my dream daddy right now. You could be Goku. All right, this looks like me. I think this is probably the closest to me, right? Yeah, we just started. Okay, I guess it's gotta look like me, I guess. Hey, Nadia, thank you for gifting the sub to Damien. All right, is this hair the closest to me? I feel like this is the closest, right? The only one I can think of is this. One of these, but I think my hair's a little I forgot about this. Hey, Daniel, thank you for the raid, friend. Appreciate it. Welcome to Dream Daddy Dating Simulator. Can we, oh, it's Danny, sorry. It's Danny Larson, not Daniel Arson. My apologies. Guys, can we get a shout out for Danny? Okay, all right. What are we thinking for the? Ooh. I think mods are asleep. I'll do it. See, they get mad when I do it myself, and then the one time I ask. Oh, thanks, Carly. I was being a little bitch. Sorry. Okay. What do we think? What do we think the closest to my? This seems too skinny. I don't think I'm this buff. Make it your dream character. No, guys, you're supposed to say I look as good as this. Come on. No, I'm not making my dream daddy. I'm gonna find my dream daddy. I'm making me right now, and then I'm gonna find my dream daddy. Bottom left? Athletic tank bod. Oh yeah, this is less hair. Okay, yeah, less hair. Okay, yeah, I don't have that much hair. Top right? Nah, I'm bigger than this. Guys, I'm 6 foot 155, all right? This guy's like 5'8", 120. I can turn the hair off? Oh. Okay, well, I want to be in a crop top without that. Okay, let's get some off. Oh my god, it's so good, so good. See, this is the problem. I can never make myself because I just want to make something memey. You know what I mean? Do my best to get. Oh, no worries, guys. I was just being a little jerk. Okay, I think we just stick with. I think one of these two. I think. At least be a little mimi. That's true. That's true. He looks so disinterested. I like it. That's pretty straight. Second row, second column? No, it's gotta be the straight, I think. Pretty. Yeah. Although I don't think I like the straight now. I don't like how it looks. Okay, mouse. Oh, you kidding me? Wait, what's the default? Which one was default? This one? This one. Okay, I can't do pouty lips. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do pouty lips. Oh, that's pretty cool. You could make a JoJo character. That guy really wants a smooch. I mean, don't we all?
Will you do pouty lips for money?
Yes. But I can't whore myself out for that cheap. $5 you get a pouty lip, but you get one for free. But that's it. Let's give him a little color. Nah. Glasses or no glasses? We could totally change things.
Say less.
There you go. He looks so sassy. Oh. Gotta. Custom alert for a while now. I have no clue. Yeah, I think I'm behind on some. Okay, finally, we get some clothing. Oh, ready to party, dude. Dude, looking pretty fucking good, bro. I could rock this look. I could easily rock this look. Damn, my dream daddy is fucking sexy. Did you do the? Oh yeah, Christopher Walken. Okay, I don't do a really good Christopher, because when you Christopher Walken, you find the dream daddy that's really the dad of your dreams. Damn! Look at this guy. You guys vote the last one? All right. Yeah, see, this isn't me. I think we can all agree that I don't look like this. I think this is the closest the representation of me. If you think I look like this, you're fucking toxic and go away forever. Damn. In another life. In another life, huh, guys? Are we a dad looking for a daddy? Yeah, we're here to find our dream daddy. Okay, damn! I wish I could have like kinder eyes though. Librarian dad preview with the twins. This is all my work coming together. So true. Okay, I think our options are either this or this. So I think we're either cool disinterested or just Mimi. Don't do the dots? I like the dots. Okay, here we go.
Name that dad.
What do we think? First name Dinkle, last name Berg? Or we could be Dinkelberg Fiore. Damn, my dad is hot. My dad is hot.
Dad.
Call someone if you think about him. We already heard that tip. Did you fall asleep packing? Oh, Dinkle. I got most of it done, I think. Damn, dude. I look like I should be in a... All right, let me raise my camera. I look like I should fucking be in a... like, dark academia Wattpad fanfic. I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like, yeah, I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. Also, I don't look that much older than my daughter. Molly, thank you for the gifted sub to Danny. How old is my daughter? What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Well, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums to the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spend it. I gotta find my dream daddy. This is called Dream Daddy Simulator. Although it might be fun finding a dream mommy as well. Maybe we'll play again. We'll see. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4. That dragon costume. Couldn't decide between a princess or a dragon, so you went with both princess and dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Definitely repressed that memory. No, mom. But I could have previously had a wife, but now I'm being true to myself. Oh, well, I love that even more. We need to go back. We need to go back. We gotta start over. I like, that's way better canon. Bi people exist too. No, what? Hold on. Hold on. What? What? You're telling me there are people that are sexually attracted to things that come in two? What does that mean? They only have sex every other week? If we're gonna play Dream Daddy Dating Simulator, I reserve the right to make as many dad jokes as I please. Did you fall asleep? I got about your mother and I. All right, here we go. Another save game called Homer. Don't know. Maybe I came in to play. Okay, so Canon fell in love with a woman, had a baby, she died. Through that experience, I realized that now it's time for me to be with man. Okay, you stop trying to put sunglasses on you. This was you in your horse face. Dad. Oh, horse girl face. Look how cute my kid is. No one tell him about pansexuals. Hold on a second. What is this, Disney? I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. That's a great name. I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch away and hold it above my head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is an important blackmail for later on down the road. Go ahead and try. Maybe I should give myself a dad bod, huh? I've seen pictures of you in your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Scommunist Manifesto? Great name. Great name. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. Ugh. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it a little bit of effort. Oh, right, Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during the sleepover. Second one. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. That's a lot. I love it so far. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just so happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit that Lady tennis ball. I remember explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either. Anyway, I gotta show this to MR later. She'll get a kick out of it. First photograph award you ever won. I got us a $20 gift card to McFridays, and then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. I think you mean food poisonings. You know, with a C.
Aww.
Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Aww. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment.
Aww.
Finally, I decided to break the silence. That was the day you were born. That was the day you were adopted. Born. Funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady crashing in us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man, she holds my hand, looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her, and says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." Aww. Aww. Look at my face. Her face is sad. Mine doesn't match.
Aww.
She was right, you know. Stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into a car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. That's not how my child to be. Remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. I will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car in a position to follow. I watch our old house, disappear into the rearview window. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled at the beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features a washer and dryer hookups, a 2-car garage, multiple places to sleep. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal! I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak, you sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. Anyways, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff we can walk to? Since I don't have to waste gas? I mean, trying to park downtown is, Amanda, you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but their neighbors seem pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off our lawn? You're the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know this is going. Citizen. Just gonna ignore that. Oh, I love this. I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? First, we need to forge a pass for the solid wall boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check out the area. Pull up to the new house and we step inside. The lawn is freshly mowed and the for sale sign is still in the yard. With a swift kick from Amanda, the for you sign is no more. Nice form, sweet pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need that back. I need some coffee, sweetie. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? You know what? Thank you for moving us into an area where the dog person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you. I hope you're prepared for the frequency in which I interrupt conversations to yell dog and rocket to rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot already. Hey, it's a dog.
Oh no.
now.
Wait, false alarm. It was just a funny shaped rock. If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to the park around the corner. Who needs to unpack when we can go to a dog park? All right, that's the third time we've seen Dad tip 75. Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. Who wrote this and why isn't it me? We walk for a while and eventually end up in a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start our way over when... Heads up! Ow. The frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof. Corgi, with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around his neck, bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Did you throw this thing in my head? I like your necktie. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Can I help you impart upon your wisdom, tiny dog? How long do I have left? What's that? I'm already too late? My fate was predetermined for a long time ago. I have no real agency in this cruel lifetime. You're right. I am the master of my own domain, for fate is unknowable. This is like me to my cat. Thank you, wise dog. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt. Oh! Starting off strong with Ginger Daddy right off the top. Oh, a guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with hands, not your face. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's head. It's a new technique. It's a new technique. It's like disc golf, but the goal is my face. Looks like you're winning. Oh! Did you see those emojis? Just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Dinkle. And this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father-daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to the grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. Aww. She's reading The Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Brian, go on, Daisy. Tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Amanda, okay. Dinkle's HP 80, Brian's HP 20. Brag, what's DHTR? Can't switch daughters. Amanda is your only daughter. Dinkle's HP, okay. Brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Daisy just started weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. Brian, she's the president too, of course. Amanda, dang, my high school doesn't even have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. I don't want to win this bragging war. Spelling bee photo. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Brian, wow. Congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be your third win in a row. You lose 5 HP. Sold enough candy bars this year to get to the top prize, a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How's that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of these sticky hand things. It's extra powerful, you lose 20 HP. Oh man, we're getting wrecked. Let's do some child art. A tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Cute. It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10 HP. Let's do the grade card. Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad. Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP? You really carry that around everywhere? Maybe it's kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. Daisy has all of her adult teeth, never had a cavity either. Amanda subconsciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. Why are we comparing our kids? Amanda's is an all honors class this semester. Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teacher about having her skip a grade. Kind of bristles at that when you lose 20 HP. He's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Did he have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? I didn't want to win, guys. I didn't want to win. So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in the cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscape. Does this guy have to do me and outdo me and everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice to meet you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Ryan and Daisy work further to the park, with Maxwell happily trotting in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. We have the best relationship. Too close to the truth there. Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sora Horsington, the brave and epic 7 parts by Amanda Bird. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Alright, we gotta unpack. We should head home. I'm gonna need 4 hours minimum to figure out how to build my new bed, and I do not. And I'd like to not have to sleep on the floor at night. Dad tip 21, eat a lot of broccoli. That's a good tip. I get to work unpacking various boxes around the living room. A couple of hours pass and I got some good work done. The washer dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello? A handsome, clean-cut man stands in my door brandishing a plate of cookies. Okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi. I'm Dinkle. That's what my name is. I saw the movie man and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. She's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. Is this just a community of hot, sexually open, single dads? And if so, how do I move there? I hear that. I mean, they'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant, don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met. My social life is already tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. She died. Called it! Step 1, be a dad. Oh. I'm so sorry for your loss. No. It's all right. This is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry. Can you close the door real quick? He's gonna knock again? I like this guy. This is a huge smile. Hello, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by with the rest and meet the rest of the community neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. She done died. Want to make out? Oh.
Have fun fun on your dream daddy dates.
I'll do my best. Andrea, thank you for the 8 months. I want you guys to know I have an open mind, okay? I haven't yet decided who's my dream daddy. Would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. You're out, Joseph! You're out. I'm sorry. This is a secular household. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. You're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway? I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? I could use some coffee. Joseph probably wants his plate back. No, I don't want to go see him. Feeling a little sluggish and coffee seems like the more responsible option than just taking a nap. I'm proud of you. Drink plenty of water. You got it, guys. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place around the corner. Man, this is such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I can just drink coffee at home on my own couch and not make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you like go set it on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it? This is so me! Or do you leave it there and feel your flesh flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility there was in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Dad, you're just afraid to meet new people. Yes, Amanda!
Hey.
Whoa! That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I bet this guy's a musician. Is that his name? The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn couches. Some of the cool tunes spin on a record player next to the little stage. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. I suppose now it's still a good idea because, you know, like the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time. And now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable, and I keep talking about it. But man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. Oh, I like Matt. Matt with one T, though. Interesting. So, what'll it be? I scan the chalkmark menu and immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a Godspeed black coffee, iced tarragon. Nah, just black coffee, a classic. Oh, you like that? I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed you. Black Emperor is really amazing, influential progressive rock band for the sweeping soundscapes, and I'm doing the thing again, but coming right up. Oh, Matt, and for you, I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that in a small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Medium? What is Biggie Smalls? Big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Oh, I love this guy. Yeah, he did an eggplant. Yeah, Brian eggplanted. Take a seat in one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey, ska was cool once. The couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support, you sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but just as comfortable talking to people. It's so true. We share our social anxiety. You should totally become friends with him. I don't. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? Man, she's such a wingman. Can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. They're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at the table and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Dinkle. Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You gotta come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. Might get along. Yeah, I'm sure maybe we'll come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion on something. Matt goes to the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste it first so we can get the full flavor profile. Really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows the game. Yeah, we need to give the Nana bread a taste if you want us doing free created labor. I think that would commiserate, I think she means compensate, with I've taught her well. We trained for this. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing. Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread, Kennedy's grateful banana bread. Right said banana bread. I kind of like grateful banana bread. He didn't like that? Oh, he didn't like that. Like the jam rock band fronted by Jerry Garcia, that actually has a nice ring to it. Really? Yeah, grateful banana bread. Wait, why did he like shoot out like a black aura? That's art, baby. Well, I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized it doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professional. I say baby to my friends a lot, and I was texting my buddy that I hadn't seen in a while, and we like decided on a place we were gonna go, and I was like, all right, see you soon, baby. And he's like, I'm officially retiring you calling me baby. And I was like, nobody understands me. I just like to call my homies baby. What's wrong with that? He's just being nice. He didn't like it. Dang. Right? Oh my god, I would love writing for this game. You didn't like the answer? Well, fuck him. That's a funny answer. Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby. See? Sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye? Oh, hold on. Sir? Our eyes meet for just a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? Oh, that's the dark and mysterious. We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now we're full of caffeine. Where to? I need a nap. We just had coffee. Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father's a rebel, sweetie. Now all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction. Zach is YN, and we're all just here witnessing the love story unfold. I don't know what YN is. Yes, no? As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps coming behind us. Dinkle, bro! I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Whoa! Craig? Bro, holy, ska band? Haven't seen Greg. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Ha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Ah, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude. River is my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California, just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's some Ashley doing? I mean, Ashley. Ashley's her name. She's actually still goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic? Copacetic? Twins, you have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Cake Stand Craig is a father of 3. Cake Stand Craig? Oh, yeah, it's my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of cake stands. Is that a thing where you do a hand? It's a thing where you do a handstand on a cake and drink from the cake. Right. He was very good at it. Oh, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really got to keep up my heart right. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of my year, but I give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Ha, I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch just like the good old days. All right, sure, sounds great. Great, let's get going soon. Better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave and puts his earbud in and jogs out. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew was not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was an holy... And I asked him what the hell he was doing. He said, I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Oh, I missed Dad before. Amanda and I flop down on the couch. Amanda has to shove empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. Oh, she's going to go to college. My little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you going to be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. A pile of envelopes slides to the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over the envelope and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back to the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. Rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application. Blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. She got in. Regret to inform you that we're unable to offer you administration at McGowan College Art and Design. Amanda throws a letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff on my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. Oh, you're an amazing photographer. I know how much you work on your portfolio. Some other school's going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Aren't you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face is the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already had plans for tonight, so you have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of some plans. I'm secretly mayor of this town. Gotta attend the... No, I'm secretly mayor of this town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff. Guys, why is this gonna be me as a dad? How did they know? How did they know? You're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? Dinkle's literally you. Hey, what's up, Dorothy? Just in time to find our dream daddy. We've met some hunks of daddies today. Guys, can we get a shout out for our good friend Dorothy? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually gonna go to bed, go out and watch the game. I don't care about sports, but I like the ellipses. I like the ellipses. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game on TV. It's somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white collar crime at this point, maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding me about doing drugs and the crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No, making fun of sports is played out. All right then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have the meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega? Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. I didn't remember. Dad tip 22, drinking too much water can cause water intoxication. Is that me? Well, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I think I'm just gonna pick a direction to walk in. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game, any game, really. In the distance, could it be a big burned down neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? All right, it'll do. Oh, are we gonna meet Mr. Dark and Mysterious now? The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool ball sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping I don't get into too many confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for the team is all in good fun.
Hey.
We've met a lot of daddies. It's time to meet a mommy. A middle-aged, I don't like saying the word mommy. I'm just gonna come out and say it, guys. I think saying the word mommy is strange. With a nearly empty wine, but maybe that's part of the fun. Okay, guys, no judgment here. Does anyone have a mommy kick? And you can explain some things to me. I have some questions. I feel like mommy kinks have been popping up on TikTok lately. Maybe they're targeting me, and I don't know why. But is it just me, or have there been? I feel like there's been. It's because of the audio. Mother knows best. Have you guys been seeing those? Nah, I have a mama king. All right, hold on, guys. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Lady Demetrius is my mommy kick. I mean, that's fair. As a secret mommy kick. Guys, when have you known me to be anything but painfully upfront about things that you did not even realize I would ever talk about? If I had a mommy kink, we would have totally talked about it already. It's like a dad thing, but different. No mommy kink, just dead mom.
You know,
Hey, Star by Art, thank you for the tier 1. He's sleepy. Hello, new to the stream, welcome! We just started playing Daddy Dating Simulator. We're in the business of finding our dream daddy. Not really a mommy kink, but Shigo from Kim Possible. Oh, totally. If Shigo from Kim Possible, or the girl from Danny Phantom, or the goth girl from Total Drama Island was not your sexual awakening, then we don't have the same taste in women. We have the same crushes. Yeah, if I've learned anything from most of my serious relationships being bi women, me and bi women have the same taste in women. Ex girls, yeah. If you're older, there was what were they? The TV show about like the 3 rock star girls, and they were all like something with gems. I never saw it, but I remember my buddy's mom and I were talking about it. Bi wife energy, yeah. Honestly, guys, TikTok taught me so much. I didn't realize there was I didn't know himbo was a thing or golden retriever was a thing, golden retriever boys. And then I get on TikTok and everybody just taught me so many things. Bi women or bi men, I'm kind of bummed about. Yeah. But to be fair, I've my entire life I've lived in, pretty progressive metropolistic areas, so it's kind of working in my favor that most of my serious relationships have been with bi people. Gem in the exactly, Carly. Gem in the holograms. TikTok is educational, man. So true. I've learned so much from the youth of the world through TikTok. Talking about golden retriever, the actual dog, and I was sure. Raven. Oh my god, yeah, Raven. Oh, from Teen Titans. Ooh. Hey, Dorothy, thanks for the host, friend. Be those characters. One of the B, Marceline. I was a little bit older for Marceline, and I really like the name Marceline, so I don't think it ever did anything for me. This kid's so chill. Yeah, he's tired. Probably because he stays up all night fucking waking me up, you little asshole. Marceline and Bubblegum, yeah. He likes the side of his face to be pet. Anyways, Totally Spies. I used to watch that. Sailor Mars? I don't know Sailor Mars. I know Sailor Moon. I used to watch Totally Spies. This is now we're moving out of crushes, but I'm just trying to think of obscure cartoons I used to watch. Totally Spies. Did anyone ever watch? I used to watch the Jackie Chan show. Jake Long, American Dragon, Shaolin Showdown, Cat Dog. Did anyone used to watch the game shows, Nickelodeon Gas? Was Dream Daddy good? It is good. Yeah, we're still playing it. Just taking a quick little cat cuddle break. He's down in my lap. There you go. There you go. Courage the Cowardly Dog. It is great. Yeah, it's a weird one. Nickelodeon, yeah. It's so cool seeing the like Adult Swim trend pop up, and I'm like, that's what like got me started in anime. Like that's a Cowboy Bebop poster. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like when they changed him. I mean, I guess they made him a little bit more authentic. He used to be kind of buff. Then they changed him into like, I guess, more of an authentic looking Chinese dragon, which is fair. But at the time, I missed the sexy dragon. Don't ask me why. You know, baby. Yes. All right, we'll put this guy away. Say goodbye to the freaking little guy. Okay, shall we? Sorry guys, I just want to make sure if my camera's still in focus. Cool. Okay, shall we? Back to it. Okay, so I think we found a few people in chat have a mommy kink, but they're not open to discussing it. You know, which is fair. Totally fair. Yeah, he's a pretty sweet cat. That's for sure. Okay. Back to the game. Ooh, Danny Phantom, yeah. Okay, a middle-aged woman holding a near-empty wine glass, nearly empty, that glass doesn't look empty, slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Dinkle, by the way. And if anyone was wondering, my first name is Dinkle, my last name is Berg. And I do prefer when people call me by my full name, Dinkleberg. Everyone has a mommy kink in some way. Well, I don't think I agree. I think most people have probably have mommy issues. But I think kink implies some type of like sexualness, right? I actually moved to this part of town today. I'm Dinkle, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team, and I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink, buy Mary a drink, sure. I almost reluctantly signal a bartender to order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass to me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of the game? What's the latest? I'm gonna ask her what a deal is. Me? I'm a ghost, Dinkle. I haunt the hollowed halls of Jim's and Kim's, waiting for my beloved to return from sea. Really? No. Homegirl just loves a drink. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets. It was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans a little closer. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mari saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear affirmative grunts from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee shop. Okay. We're here for Werewolf Daddy. Sipping whiskey and watching the game. Of course he is. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends where we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. I raise a respectable glass as the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truth is formed between us based on our mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The bartender slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Dinkle. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim's and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim and Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? I like shots. I love shots. Ooh, shots fired. I don't like them. I like shots. Thank you. Robert nods to Neil, who serves with 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Dinkle, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket. Compliment his rugged good looks. Compliment his hand tattoo. We're gonna go with rugged good looks. Your face is good. Oh, you like that? Thanks. Wait, I think this is what flirting is. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals the bartender for another round. What are you doing out here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house running from my problems. Yeah. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. Sorry, guys. I think I got some cat hair. I'm not allergic, but I swear to God, it's impossible not for cat hair to, bother you. Dinkle Dad. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you on this scene while I attempt to get the cat hair out of my system. Be right back. Okay. on my coffee this morning. Definitely get it. Finally get one tomorrow. Nice, yeah. I'm excited to chill the rest of the day. My boss actually just texted me and she's like, hey, can you work more? And I'm gonna be like, no, sorry. I feel like I have not had a break in like 2 weeks. It's gonna be nice to just chill the F out. I worked Monday, but I took a little bit of time off, like the rest of the afternoon, so that was nice. What are you doing with that much ass on a Thursday? Double cheeked out. And just a cat hair out. Yeah, it's like really bothering me right now. Okay, here we go. Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha, I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, I must really be. Aw, Dinkle, you're cool. Come back to the bathroom, grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in the cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. He stops and turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Dinkle. So, are we doing this or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? Whoa, Robert. A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod. No, thank you. It's too soon, man. It's too soon. Why isn't there a nervous I'm not ready answer? Best sleep with this man? It's too soon! I better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. Listen, if someone is that upfront about offering to come inside, they are probably fine if you say no. You know what I mean? And they probably aren't like offended. And you can always pursue it later. My head buzzing with whiskey. What did I mean by, are you gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Oh, I missed it. Rise and shine, early birds. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing, I drift back to sleep. Must have winked back out. I checked my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig, and I do want to catch up. Go to the gym! Go to the gym! Hey, man, I need a few minutes to wake up. Let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text that comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket. Hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the oldie clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and I head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene. This early morning birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out in front stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I like that I'm working out in my suit. Really making this character himself. Hey, you know. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta stay posy, dude. With your help, I am. Help. This is how I die. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, sorry, Craig. This will be all right, dude. We'll ease you into it. Head into the gym, and I'm immediately intimidated. All these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives some finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money and spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start with walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent pace to be walking. So I know we're on treadmills, yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes his muscles I didn't know existed on a machine I thought was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skull with his thighs? Using a medieval torture device? praying to some sort of pain god. He's trying to make his thigh so strong he could crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, it's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh, you really like that one. Just turn up the speed. I bet it's the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? A couple of years? And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. Keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. The goal is to live with as many few worries as I can muster. I lost the shaker of salt. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. A metaphor about what? About not being able to shake salt onto something. We're jogging now. We're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he even doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining out of every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Oh, no. I don't like this story. Oh my gosh, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. This is fast. This is very fast. Oh, we were at a party and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick cake stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from the fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot. And then you drop the fish, it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post cake stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground and you yell at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish trying to give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and we get home. And we get him home and plop into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish with thieves at Grand Ridge University. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah. All right, well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with apparent disdace. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good. And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty Craig, you're so wholesome, bro. I want a gym, bro, dude. Come on. Makes me a protein shake. Come on, bro. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we could try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this. Everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he runs circles around me. Literally, man, I gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. I'm so old. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. What about it must not be Saturday yet. I fractionally put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and I run out the door. Make sure to sweep under your tent so you don't sleep on rocks. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. We're about to meet the teacher, bro! Want to get to know him, fall for it. Him just being hot is a plus. So true, yo. I'm barely awake, feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and relieve that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy-lidded eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs to the left, can't miss him. After a couple minutes search, I head back downstairs. The punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where the low rent Gerald Way is standing, fully ready to give a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucien, don't you have a third period to attend to? Hugo! Third party to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Dinkle. The period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of J.D. Salinger in The Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts into laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell at the end of the class rings, all of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 of your textbook. Aw, or not, I guess. Aw, poor Hugo. Mr. Vega churns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. Budget cuts, right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Oh, please call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What? What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, and she's been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk these up to senioritis, but she's always shared everything with me. I haven't even crossed my mind if something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved, she's fine. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she's heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, for I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure I talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way back, I stopped thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? They ever catch that rye? How you like that? Yes! Oh, I love this no more. I leave the classroom and make my way out of school. I'm still a little bit shocked that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She was always such a source of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Ooh, is it boys or girls? Amanda hops into the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossip about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Bottolini the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Makes sense. Let's go to the mall court. That sound good to you? Mm-hmm. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. Maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know you can talk to me about anything. Oh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard MR is going to the fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yeah. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. It's gotta be a boy or a girl. It's gotta be a relationship. Who are you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going. Man, having a teenager is gonna be so hard. Good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns at the radio. I guess this conversation is over. To the mall, then. Start building credit as early as possible. I mean, these are good dad tips. A big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's a greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread dipped in cheese, or do you just want me to inject fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We have such a good relationship, but talk to me about your problems. Boys will come and go. Father-daughter relationship is until I die. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Sigh. Which meme? All the memes? Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to Dad. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and games will try to jump in on the meme train, but based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be dead by the time it comes around. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject, where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish themselves as an anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of an establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and basically insult on people who fought so hard in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and the 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in at one time. Oh, that one. Yeah. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. Here it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech, Amanda. Yeah. Speech, speech, speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us today to commemorate in a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Bird had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing on the mall. After begging her father to take her to the Dead, Goth, and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda's move. She begins clapping, slowly at first, and faster and more. If this isn't my life, I don't want it. If I don't have a sassy, witty daughter that doesn't take no shit from nobody, when we do shit like this in public, I don't want it. Don't want it. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping at down my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead, Goth, and Beyond. Pursue the band shirts, look at ironic mugs. Gotta look at the ironic mugs. Suddenly stricken by existential fear, if there's only one number one dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? The whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Hello, goth daddy. Some high expectations to put on a kid. Don't worry, I will train her in the art of being witty and hating everything around you sardonically. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this outline, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly had the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I've outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal tailcoat trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Here, Datatron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. How's that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch and try to find something to watch over our bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yeah. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callium and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driver and the ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them their damn ice roads. Let me just use this EVP meter to try to communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it's like they're saying you're going to die. That's because we're going to die. This is art. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. You know, that's important. I stayed up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callium and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. What you do when you don't have to do will determine where you... Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You've never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookshelf. So excited for the cookout today. Excited to beef up my grilling zone. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in our neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head to the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joshua's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dog wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler. Adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. Oh, look at this good little Christian dad. Welcome, so glad you two are here and you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. Oh. This is Christian and Christy, they're twins. They look like the Shining twins. There's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Maren put him in the script. It's the woman from the bar the other night. What's she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to. Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Dinkle, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph... Sorry. Getting messages from my boss. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. Please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All these guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some food spread on the table. I picked up some deviled egg. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling up baked goods. I don't want to make friends.
Dad.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party when I leave to college? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. They're going to talk to me about the weather. Make a friend. How could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Goodbye. Amanda shoves me off to the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the party and am surprised by some familiar faces. Is that the barista from Coffee Spoon? Did I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Is that the guy who's throwing a fit in the dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Yeah. Matt, Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely as I walk over and say hello. Hello, I don't think it's fair and try to compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art was created. Matt and Hugo seem to be busy talking. They don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. Had resistance training go the other day. Great. Little River is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. My art historian heart appreciates discussion. Oh, well, maybe I should have jumped in that one. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? Almost done. The place is perfect. I never get. Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we upgraded the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal for my Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Dinkle, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're sitting cross-legged in the glass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on the top of his head. Matt! Oh, come on, man! Oh, am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, Dinkle, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmenista. Amanda comes over with Daisy and tow. Dad, like, Amanda's cool. She like makes friends with young kids. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend, and you're a teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't even realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Hugo looks around the party. He finally spots him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable, excuse me. Hey, we're all having issues with our kids. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants, nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard, and then spread it onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Dinkle, this is my friend Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey, nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest! Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, he's smoking at 13? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Wow, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hand and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher is about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us the cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber. See that right here? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. Yeah, but for how long, Greg? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads we become a machine that we once raged against and accept our fates to unironically wear socks and sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. My man is 18. She still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want, I don't think it's as important to be cool dads as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kid. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me in earnest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids... It almost looks like they're holding hands, huh? And I'm jealous of that. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along well, but there might come a time when we won't. Is that when college happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Dinkle. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Robert and Brian. That's a fun time. Having another whiskey. Robert and Brian are chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-up by Brian or what happened with Robert last night. Oh, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian was waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Dinkle, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high definition. Oh, frickin' Brian, man. Dinkle, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good you're taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have kids. Wait, what happened the last time? Takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyways, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out right in front of me. Jesus, Robert. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta carry a fireman carry a 6 foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, a bond that never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. TMI, Robert! It's the Saturday afternoon barbecue! Why are you drinking hard alcohol and talking about trauma? Also, it's gotta be hot as hell outside. Take off that jacket, bro. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Okay. You got us. Funny joke. Real funny, Robert. Or am I kidding? I'm kidding. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Aw, then hit the brakes, I guess. We'll have to get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. It's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing? Long Haul Ice Road? Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callium hides Flint's keys and Flame retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. This is crazy. You guys know Ice Road Truckers is a real show, right? Oh, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs, and they're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein, gonna keep us from starving in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food, right? Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. That's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Dave a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire, but not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Amanda and Daisy run off. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's really nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids. Oh, Brian. Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to be getting along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, it'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Joseph is chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond Grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I went over to him. Oh, what a pair these two are. These guys are like light and dark, huh? So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, provides an Arctic contrast to the rest of the community, and complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Dinkle, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously. Yeah, we can see that. Make him sound like a young Santa. He basically, yeah, he's Santa in his youth, for sure. Profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger might have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one that I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself to be goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. My daughter is the best! All I want to do is shout across a crowded room! This is exactly the type of behavior. It's like they wrote this character to be me, but maybe a little bit more anxious. But hey, maybe having a kid would make me more anxious. It's totally possible, being a single parent. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is friendly and warm. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose, offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, you do know how to treat a lady. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, the Josephs twin appear. They're speaking in unison. Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever, guys. Enough with the creepy twin streak. We've talked about this. Christina and Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time in the radio. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you like to do me a favor? Please find Krish. That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Trouble in paradise, huh? Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Oh, Lucian's his son. Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Dinkle yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christiansen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from under his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It's like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yeah, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian, we'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Being another anxious time. I believe him. I believe Victoria. Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with the Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eye, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets the patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think it's my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties, perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Dinkle, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. All the children of the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Oh, guys, we got to make our own Dream Daddy dating simulator. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying the perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. I wish there was another house. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. It's kind of nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, I think she'll make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. How do I get on Dad Work? I need to get on Dad Book. We're on it, so if you ever need to reach out, it's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the BBQ goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmenista and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. You and Daisy seem like you're having a way better time than I was. Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Smile as often as you can. Okay. Amanda and I revive home with the remnants of our veggie plant. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices, of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do anything where you wait silent for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep, throw a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight. You may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun. Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like making baked Alaskans all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire. But he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time and I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind and one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in hand. I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home, in which case she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late, but I think I earned it after a long day. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder. What's up? Half an hour passes, now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell not only causing my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. Starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. It really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in the hand. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm going to go to bed now. I mean, she's 18, but still, she hasn't even left for college yet. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said echoes in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Well, no, but then you'll be in school. You know what I mean? You're not living in my house. Definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs. Okay. This seems like a good place to stop, don't you think, guys?
Oh.
All right, what did we think of Dream Daddy? Thoughts, feelings? I'm no closer to finding out who my Dream Daddy is. Well, you live under my house, you live under my rules. Well, that's the tough part about having a kid, right? Especially if you are a single parent. Like, you want to be cool and you want to be the friend, but they also have to respect, you know, your rules and boundaries. See you, Molly. I don't even know how far we are into Dream Daddy. I have many dream daddies. I think we all have learned that we have many dream daddies. I mean, the idea of a dream daddy technically could mean you could have as many as you like, you know? You gotta date them all. I think we got it. Okay, friends, we're gonna end it here. I gotta continue on with the rest of my day. Gotta work on some lines and get some stuff done. And my boss wants me to work more, so I gotta deal with that. But thank you all for coming out. We're gonna send a wonderful raid along to our great friend Meg Mage. So if you guys can share some positivity her way as well. And yeah, thanks for coming out. Written cool stories for each character, so if you have time, date them all. Oh, I can date them all? That's super cool. Happy time zone, everyone. We'll be live Saturday at the same time, right? I believe it's Saturday at the same time. Yes. So same time Saturday, we will be continuing our Dream Daddy saga. So if you want to see more Dream Daddies, Saturday's your thing. I will have these uploaded to YouTube as well as all the previous streams and stuff and the last episode of the podcast. And we're still doing the podcast, just some scheduling stuff got in the way. I had some like on-set things that they kept scooping all around. So yeah, have a great day, everybody. If your day's just starting, have a great day. If your evening is just starting, have a great evening. If you're in the middle of the day like me, I don't know, try to finish strong, I guess, you know? Just ask yourself, WWDDD, what would Dream Daddy do? What would Dream Daddy do? We'll never know. All right, everybody, I'll see you Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific.